everyone. Welcome back to the Nandi Bros podcast. I'm Sean.
And I'm Partha. Today's episode is extra special because we've got not one, but two amazing guests from the Detroit Country Day School.
We're joined by Mrs. Geyman, who teaches 6th grade Global Studies and Learning Essentials, one of our favorite classes.
Yeah, as well as Miss Trivax, our middle school learning consultant. She helps students strengthen executive functioning skills, supports accommodations, and works with teachers to make learning more accessible for everyone.
Together, they're part of the Teaching and Learning Council's Mind, Brain, and Education team. So today we're literally learning how to learn.
Yeah, so welcome Miss Geyman and Miss Trivax.
Hi, we're glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming. All right, Sean.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is Learning Essentials, and why did DCS create this class for 6th graders?
Yeah, this is the first year we've had this Learning Essentials class, and we are hoping to help our 6th grade students learn how to manage their time, manage their tasks, and really improve their learning skills over the next couple years. So we're going to start with the foundation of it in 6th grade, and then those 6th graders get to take those skills into 7th grade and then use those skills as 8th graders too.
Yeah, for sure. And it really helps because it, as a 7th grader myself, there's so much schoolwork and stuff that you need your time to organize it with. Another question is that you both talk a lot about executive functioning, as we said before. And for kids listening, what does that actually mean and why is it such a big deal?
Yeah, I'll take that one too, if you don't mind.
I love that. Yeah.
So executive functioning skills are kind of like the boss or the manager of your brain. In Learning Essentials, we actually have a tool called the Brain Boss Toolkit. And executive functioning skills are going to help you remember important information, plan your work and your time, control your impulses, like those fun things that you want to do, and make smart choices, get started with your different tasks, stay focused on them, all of the different things that you need to be a successful student and to continue that success as you grow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, Mrs. Trivax, part of your job is helping students strengthen these skills and coordinate support plans. What strategies have you seen really change the game for students?
Some strategies that have really changed the game. You know, I think that the Task Tamer tool that we learn in Learning Essentials, where we focus on how to address or how to dive into things that you're avoiding, is really helpful for kids. You know, sometimes we're avoiding doing the homework, or sometimes we're avoiding asking our teacher for help because we're just a little nervous about it. And so in Learning Essentials, we teach some ways to manage that procrastination and ways to get started on those tasks so that you can finish them and knock it off your list.
Sean had to fill that out, the task tamer.
I did. Yeah.
Sean, do you remember what you put down for something that you didn't want to do?
It was like parent with something fun. Yeah, I think that works the best for me.
That's very cool. Yeah. Ms. Geyman, you've been teaching for 19 years and you even presented at national conferences. How have you seen students change in how they learn and stay organized?
I love that question.
Thank you.
So I think especially in like the post-COVID world where we're trying to navigate, are we using paper planners? Are we using digital calendars? A lot of the students now, I would say 98% rely on the Canvas calendar for helping manage their time. But a lot of students don't really know how to do that. And so our job as like Learning Essentials team is to help kids figure out what works for them and in conjunction with the Canvas calendar. Is it a paper planner? Is it a whiteboard? Is it a sticky note? Because that alone isn't enough, but it definitely has shifted over the last at least 5 to 10 years more digitally.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah. So you both mentioned growth mindset a lot. How can students keep that mindset when things feel hard or overwhelming?
I think, especially in middle school, as Partha and I were talking when we were walking in, there's a jump between the grades and just understanding, like giving yourself grace in terms of knowing middle school is an opportunity to learn how to do school.
Yeah.
And knowing like what strategies for studying work best in this class might not work in other classes, and just try new things, because at the end of the day, middle school is just learning about how to do school. So keeping that in mind, and I think a lot of students kind of forget that and get really stressed out. So just taking a deep breath and stepping back.
Yeah, sometimes school can be like stressful. It's like, but you just gotta take one step at a time, and like you guys said, use organizations to. And speaking of that, what is the funniest or most creative one you've seen or have a student come up with?
You know, in the last couple years, I've seen a lot of different organization systems, some paper, some digital, like Ms. Geyman was saying. And one that sticks out to me, I had a student over the last few years who used just a sticky note on their computer to keep track of their homework, and they added another sticky note right on top every single week and just kept track of them as they were going. And this student, it worked for them. It was simple and straight to the point, and it worked. It was great.
Are you team paper planner, Google Calendar, or sticky notes all over the place?
Yeah.
Personally or for our students?
How about
Both.
Why not?
For me, I am a paper planner and a Google Calendar person. For the students, I think it also should be like they're going to use their Canvas calendar, but I think they need some sort of a checklist or like a to-do list on paper as well. That's really important.
Yeah. I use the Canvas calendar, but sometimes, like, I know you can add like little notes and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So I think that's what I do.
I'm kind of on the other team compared to Ms. Geyman. I am a Google Calendar person and a digital to-do list person, because if I have a piece of paper with my to-do list on it, the first thing I'm going to do with it is lose it.
I don't like the writing part of it. I'm not sure why. It's just I feel like it's very time consuming. Like we did it in 4th and 5th grade. I don't know why. I feel like it's easier to have because like in Canvas already has it. And so you guys are both part of the Teaching and Learning Council. What's one brain-based or research-backed idea about learning you wish every student knew?
So we talk about something called retrieval practice. And maybe your teachers have talked about this too. They have?
Yeah, Miss Liberty.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, she has us like right
I don't
on
think
a
you
Liberty.
told us about that Learning Essentials.
Well, not yet. Maybe not yet in Learning Essentials, but maybe in some of your content classes it'll come up. So the idea of retrieval practice is to retrieve information from your brain. So you've learned the material. You've learned about the elements of this story, or you've learned about these facts in your history class. And now you need to go back in your brain and get them out and see what you remember, and then look at your notes or work with a classmate or talk to your teacher to see what you still need to study a little bit more and fill in those gaps. So retrieving that information and bringing it back to you can help you learn it a little bit better.
Yeah, that's great. It's like gets it down from like maybe you forgot it, for example, and then you can pick it back up, and then it helps you remember it better. I'm assuming it does it?
That's what the research shows.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. I thought you guys would say like take a break or something like that. That's like I told you that in like the car, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, it's time for the rapid fire round. Short answers only, no overthinking.
Yeah, so this one is for you, Miss Geyman. What is your favorite school supplies?
Sticky notes.
Okay, cool. Do you know why?
Because in addition to my planner, I do put like 1 or 2 things on a sticky note.
Sticky note, yeah.
So
like
if you
said.
looked at my table right now, I have 12 sticky notes.
Interesting.
Wow.
Right.
So, Mrs. Trivax, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice. Why?
Because the caffeine.
Really? Tea can have caffeine.
Does it
Not
some?
enough.
Oh,
Not
okay.
enough.
Miss Geyman, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Oh, I'm a morning person. Definitely.
I'm a little bit of both.
What does a little bit of both mean? What does that mean? Like you're just an afternoon guy?
No, no. Like just like it depends on the day. Like sometimes I want to stay up, and sometimes because I don't like waking up early, but I don't like really like going to bed late because
You want a nap.
Yeah, I don't really know. I really don't know.
It depends if I'm tired or like energized. It kind of depends. If I'm night-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Mornings, I just hate mornings.
It's just.
Yeah. So this is for both of you. Give us one word to describe middle school.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh boy, it's a lot
Can
of
we
pressure.
say 6, 7? No, okay, we won't say that. I would say energetic.
I was going to say enthusiastic.
Oh.
Last question. We end every episode with a would you rather question, so this one's for both of you. Would you rather go skydiving over the Grand Canyon or swim with sharks in Hawaii?
No, this is like
I was
scary.
just asking kids in my class today about if they'd rather go skydiving or bungee jumping or surfing or something else too. Okay, skydiving or say it again?
Swimming with sharks, but you do have like protective gear though.
Like a lot?
I mean,
Like am I in a cage?
I don't. I'm not. Let's just assume.
I
so.
Okay.
yes.
All of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the swimming. I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
the skydiving it's too scary.
Miss Geyman, before we go, what do you think?
I would skydive. I swam with sharks once, and I jumped in and I jumped back.
Right
out of
out.
the
Were you
boat
in a
really
cage?
fast. No, I wasn't. And they weren't even like bitey sharks. They were
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
it's like
I'm
those
assuming I'm
no
in a
teeth
cage.
sharks.
Yeah.
But you know.
I don't know. I don't actually
Not
know what
dangerous.
I don't know what I would rather do. I don't know. It was originally swimming with dolphins, but we thought it was not.
Yeah, that would be way easier. I was
Obviously,
like,
dolphins is the right
Clearly.
choice.
yeah,
Smart.
for sure. I might go skydiving. I feel like it's just like so much more bragging rights. It's like so much cooler. Well,
I'd say yes,
but swimming
skydiving.
with sharks is very scary because like sharks is like the craziest. Like most people have that fear.
I'm really relying on that cage to keep.
So for the last question of the day, Miss Geyman or Miss Trivax is gonna ask one of us a question. So, what is your question?
Okay, so executive functioning can be a little tricky, like managing your time, starting things, handling your impulses, sustained attention, like keeping your attention for a long time.
Yeah.
What's an area that either or both of you think that you are still working on in middle school? Something that you need to keep working on? Because I think it'll show the audience that like even you, the podcast bros, you guys still have things that you need to work on, and I think that's
Yeah.
really inspirational.
I have one because I tend, so when I come home from school, I kind of push my homework off to the side, and then it kind of takes longer, like later, because then I'm gonna have to do it. And so maybe just like getting home right from school and then start doing it. Like yesterday, for example, I went upstairs and like sat in my bed. I was so tired. And then when I had the test the next day, so then like 30 minutes later, I did it, which is not as bad as it sometimes can be, but it's still, I could have done right from school after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started studying as soon as I got home.
What do you think, Sean?
I'd say it's kind of I'm not very good at like knowing how long my homework's gonna take. Like I'll think
Yeah.
it takes 30 minutes, and it'll probably take an hour or 30.
I can
That's a
agree
good part
as
of
well.
time
Yeah.
management.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining us today. We had a great time interviewing you.
And to everyone listening, remember, building your brain is the best investment you can make.
Yeah, so see you
Yeah.
next time on the Nandi Bros podcast. Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye, guys.